Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios.
Come here.
Eat a dick, old man.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Did this man just block the punt on the opening possession? Sidney Brown picks it up, returns it to the end zone. Back-to-back weeks with a special team touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. They go up 7-0 in America's Peninsula. Let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical. Interception. Pass picked off. Cam Curl takes the ball away. Danny Dimes is throwing pennies. And the Rams are going to take it inside Colts territory. Fuck the intro. If they're going to keep turning the football over, maybe the people don't need to be welcome to the video. Everybody getting their football confiscated. Kevin Byard with the interception on Geno Smith on the opening drive. Over to Buffalo Wild Wings we go. The reigning MVP Josh Allen dumps it off to Khalil Shakir, and he's cooking the Saints defense Cajun style as he take it down the sideline to the end zone to put Buffalo in front. Over in Star Foxborough, the Lolly Lule low already on their back. Tommy Tremble high points the football from Bryce Young for the touchdown. Carolina takes the lead. What the hell's going on in Dublin, Ireland? The Pittsburgh Steelers are taking on the Minnesota Vikings, but backup quarterback Skylar Thompson got jumped and robbed. The NFL in Europe continues to struggle with player safety. Meanwhile, on the field, Minnesota on their opening drive, handoff to Jordan Mason. He's going to pick up a first down, but he's got butterfingers. Fumble on the play. It's scooped up by Jalen Ramsey. He's going down the sideline all the way to the end zone. Pulls a hammy. Touchdown. Pittsburgh stands at The hamstring injury was a genjutsu as well. Ironically enough, later in the game, he did pull his hamstring, but he'd return back. The fumble was a genjutsu because Jordan Mason touched the football as his foot was out of bounds. So that would end the play right there. So despite the fact that he had no possession, because he touched it, it's still Vikings ball.
Fucking bullshit.
Ravens on the move in Kansas City. Lamar Jackson dumps it off to Hill and scores for the Ravens. In MetLife Stadium, Russell Wilson has officially been benched, and Jackson's darting into the starting lineup and into the end zone to give the Giants a 7-point lead. Bust a move, young man. You sent that old man to the retirement home. Meanwhile, Russell Wilson on the sideline.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
4th and 1 for Las Vegas. Ashton Jetty's got nowhere to go. Looking more like Ashton Hall. Puts the ball on the ground. Scooped up by the Bears. Second takeaway in the first quarter. 1st and goal for Philadelphia. Somehow they didn't run the tush push. Instead, it's a shovel pass from Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert. It's a 14-point lead. Let's check in on Carson Wentz. Back in Buffalo Wild Wings, looked like somebody must have slipped some Viagra into the dinner plate because Kendre Miller refuses to go down. He'd stay upright to go to the end zone and tie this game. Think fast, Hut.
Come here.
God damn, that might be one of the fastest sacks we've seen all year. CJ Stroud barely finished saying hike before he was already on the ground. Carolina forced to punt. The Patriots would have to field it at the 13-yard line. Look at Marcus Jones dropping a couple of Panthers like the FBI in the 1980s. He's down the sideline. Convoy of bodies out in front. More blockers than transgender medication. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. The Lolly Lule take the lead.
You don't find that suspicious?
4th and goal for the Brownies, but there's no THC in this snack as Quinshawn Judkins gets his way into the end zone to give Cleveland the lead on the road. After the fumble recovery, QB Zesty pass would be ricocheted and intercepted. Max Crosby took the football away himself with the bat and the pick.
Mad Max.
Must have just got turned on because Sonic is making plays to the end zone. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs, tie game in Detroit. Look who escaped the kitchen in Buffalo Wild Wings. James is continuing to cook week after week. He's going to find the end zone, and Buffalo's in front again. Think fast. Back to Kansas City we go. Lamar Jackson under duress, launching the ball down the field. Got a man. Give me that. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted. Leo Chenal with the one-hand snag. Wait a minute. You could have saw this video early and ad-free. All you have to do is become a member on my Patreon. So either click the link in my description or head over to patreon.com/Chiseled Adonis. Not only you'd be helping out the channel, you'd also get all of my content early and ad-free before the internet even sees it. Any little thing helps, I appreciate you. If not, hit the subscribe button or follow button. Anything you can do to help out the channel. I'll see you on the inside. Second and goal for the Steelers. Kenneth continues to gain well, finds the end zone, touchdown as Pittsburgh takes the lead. Of course, Atlanta would pull down their pants and reveal their panics to the end zone. Drake! London breaks the plane, touchdown. ATL is up by 10.
And now no charges. No.
Jay Herbo looking towards the right, passes ricocheted, intercepted. Big sexy Dexy Lawrence got the football. Dexter Lawrence down inside the 5. The big boy nearly had a thick 6. Just look at the athleticism. Barely got off the ground. The vertical leap was about 2 inches. But look how he took off. He was nearly at 18 miles per hour. He's fat. Genty looking less like Ashton Hall and more like himself this time around. Breaks an easy tackle, goes to the end zone. Touchdown Raiders, they take the lead. Think fast, into the second quarter we go around the league. Drake! May dials up voicemail, calls his own number, takes it to the end zone. Touchdown. The Patriots score 14 unanswered. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy finally returns back to the lineup. 1st and 10 over the middle, got his man, but he's eating butterfingers as the Jaguars would connect with a peanut punch to knock the football loose, and they take the football away at the 48-yard line. And on the very next play, following the takeaway, handoff to Travis Etienne, he'd get the sideline. He got San Francisco boys bumping into each other. Goes to the end zone, 48-yard touchdown. Jacksonville takes the lead. The Vikings at midfield. Carson Wentz on 3rd and 12.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Last drive for the 49ers ended in a turnover. This time around, Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy going down the field, got a man his hands just for decoration. Pass ricocheted, intercepted. The Jacksonville Jaguars with back-to-back takeaways. The 49ers wouldn't know how to hold their own balls even if they were a urologist. 3rd and long for the Bills, backed up inside their 15-yard line. Josh Allen down the field, got a man. Wahoo! But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by New Orleans. After the Steelers get the football back at their own 20-yard line, Aaron over the middle. He's got DK Donkey Kong Metcalf and look like he's heading to the bathroom. He's got to take a shit, but he's defecating on the Vikings defense. 80 yards down the sideline, touchdown. Pittsburgh leads by 11. 4th and 1 for the Colts at the doorstep of the end zone. You only needed half a yard. Instead, you're going to get a touchdown. Tyler Warren breaks the plane. Touchdown. Colts, they're in front. Still no Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. No problem, because M&M's Marcus Mariota finds Luke McCaffrey. Blue Eyes White Privilege runs in the family. That's a touchdown for the nation's capital. Raiders already turned the ball over twice. How about 3 times? Geno Smith throws it right back to Kevin Byard. Evidently, that's his favorite receiver today. 2nd interception by Byard. What are they doing? The Falcons would respond incredibly fast after giving up a touchdown. Bijan Robinson running through the Commanders' defense spins his way into the end zone, and it's a 10-point lead again. The play was so nice they had to do it twice. Jalen Hurts on the shovel pass over to Dallas Goedert for the 2nd time. They connect on a touchdown. It's an 18-point lead. Carson Wentz back on the field. Might as well give that brother an apron because he's cooking apple. Turnovers. Pass picked off by Deshaun Elliott. He threw it straight to the defense. The Lolly Lule Low in the swoop zone. Hand off to Henderson. He'd punch his way to the end zone. 21 unanswered points. The Jags would drive down the field 14 plays, 89 yards, and despite double pass interference, they'd find the end zone and make this a 2-possession lead in San Fran. Fresh out the retirement home, old man Flacco needs to go back. Pass intercepted by DJ Reed. Return down the sideline, and Detroit's gonna take over inside the 10. Over in the black hole, handoff to Ashton Genty, and this is exactly what we expected to see all season long. Open up the Bible. Chronicles 13, verse 7. Get your ass off of me, Bayern. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. 64-yard touchdown. The Panthers would fail to move the football again, and they got Marcus Jones out here looking like prime Devin Hester. He's already over 150 punt return yards today. Got the Carolina coverage team looking like a pocket pussy on an episode of Blue Mountain State. Had the punter not made contact with his knees, that would have been his 2nd touchdown today. The Kansas City Bloods in the swoop zone. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes over the middle. Finds Juju, Doo-Doo, Boo-Boo, Smith-Schuster. Touchdown. Kansas City takes the lead.
It's free real estate.
The Lions would waste little time taking advantage of the interception as Jared Goff would pull out his Egyptian God card because he's got a Mon winged dragon of Ra St. Brown. Touchdown. 4th and 1 from the 41-yard line. Why not go for it? Lamar Jackson under duress throws the football away. Turnover on downs. Carolina might have transmogrified into a brothel, and you know Robert Kraft is going to make sure his team is going to keep pounding. The Chiefs back in the rojo colored zone. Rosetta Stone Spanish, motherfucker. Patrick Mahomes dump off to Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown, Kansas City. And with this score, Mahomes becomes the youngest quarterback to throw 250 touchdowns because it's
Free real estate.
30-yard field goal for Chris Boswell. The kick is blocked. The Vikings hold. Time for a little bit of trickery. New Orleans trying to catch Buffalo off guard.
Yoink.
Cole Bishop yanks the football out the air with one hand on a spectacular INT to deny the Saints points. The problems continue to mount on for Baltimore because Lamar Jackson's got beep, butterfingers. Fumble on the play. Kansas City takes it away.
And now go Chargers, go.
Jay Herbo inside Giant territory going down the field, and we can't call him occasional hands anymore because he's been making nothing but plays in 2025. Quentin Johnston activates his dreadlock powers. Touchdown, Los Angeles Chargers. Over in SoFi, Stafford in striking distance 10 seconds before the half. Over the middle, Devontae Adams, touchdown. Rams regain the lead. The power of dreadlocks on display. Hold on, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual D, Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that. And what if I told you you could get your own personalized Cameo today inside 24 hours? If you book me over on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis to get your own personalized video message. I've done over 450 throughout the years, and I've been able to garner over 100 5-star reviews. So whether it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary, just a pep talk, or a roast, if somebody needs to be engulfed in verbal flame, I'm the man for the job. So make sure you go over and book me on Cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. I'll see you on the inside. Into the second half we go. Las Vegas with those 3 turnovers. How about we make it 4? Geno's thrown a league-leading 7th interception. His 3rd here today. Stevenson takes it away. The cannibals who exist within Pittsburgh might just be licking their chops because Carson Wentz ribs is getting tenderized out here. The Kansas City Bloods in the swoop zone once more. Patrick Kermit Frog Mahomes over the middle. He connects with Thornton. His 3rd touchdown pass today because it's too easy for Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because
It's free real estate.
3rd down for QB. Zesty. Rifles it down the field. Roma Dunze holds on to the football. Touchdown. Chicago takes the lead. Woo, woo. Clitoris alert, clitoris alert. Woo, woo. Clitoris alert, clitoris alert. Woo, woo, woo. Tight game in Los Angeles. Danny Dimes takes the snap going down the field. Got a Donnie Mitchell on a spectacular catch. Threads the needle. Breaks a tackle. Mystical Space Typhoon. Breaks another tackle. Down the sideline. He fumbles it out of the end zone when nobody touched him. A poltergeist tickles his nuts. And he dropped the football. Instead of a touchdown, it's a touchback because this nincompoop doesn't know how to protect the football. You got to be kidding me. Man's tightrope down the sideline, started celebrating way too early, didn't break the plane, lost possession of the football, and then to make matters worse, it rolls out the back of the end zone. So not only do you not get any points, you give the ball back to Los Angeles.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the man retarded?
Man's participating in the Derek Carr challenge, but this time nobody made contact with him. Somebody confiscate his arms, send him to the bench, and somebody tell him to put your motherfucking head back down, you goddamn bum.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Chase McLaughlin made a 65-yard field goal before halftime. For whatever reason, Tampa Bay says, let's go for it on 4th and 3, instead of trying to take the points, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 20 for Detroit. I think Jared Goff didn't realize what down it was because he threw the ball straight to Denzel Ward on an arm punt to the 45-yard line. It's intercepted by the Brownies. They're going to take over at the 42. I would say go get the condoms, but at this point in Star Foxborough, it appears that the Patriots would like to do it raw, sideways, no Vaseline, up the poop chute, because the necrophilia continues. The Panthers may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. Tampa's offense back on the field. Play action fake for the pastry chef Baker Mayfield. Looking to go down the field. No Mike Evans, but he's got Mbuka. 77 yards, untouched to the end zone. What a throw. Thread the needle. Touchdown. Tampa Bay makes it a 2-score game. Think fast. Play action fake. Penix rolling right, throws it to Kyle Armpits, breaks the plane, touchdown, 2-possession lead again for the Falcons. San Francisco in striking distance, Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy shovel pass over to Blue Eyes White Privilege as CMC runs his way into the end zone, and the 49ers cut their deficit to 3. Tampa Bay's defense gets the football back once more, and Baker Mayfield would hand it off to Bucky Irving, but he's eating butterfingers. Fumble on the play, scooped up, the Eagles take it away at the 25. M&M's Marcus Mariota showing why he's a starting quarterback in the NFL. What the hell was that? JD5 can't come back soon enough. 2nd and goal in Buffalo Wild Wings, and you already know Josh Allen wanted the glory for himself. James Cook don't even know what's going on behind him, but the reigning MVP finds the end zone. It's a double-digit lead. Back in Levi Stadium, Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy looking to go over the middle. He's got a man, but he plays for the other team. Pass picked off by Jacksonville. If San Francisco didn't want their balls, they could have just had genital reassignment surgery. That's their 3rd giveaway. They got chimichurri sauce on the sideline because Carson Wentz tenderized ribs are getting ready to be served. Back and forth we go in Las Vegas. Geno Smith dump off. Ashton Genty breaks another tackle. 3rd touchdown today for the rookie. Vegas is back in front. All momentum was on the Falcons side until Michael Penix decided to showcase a little bit of self-sabotage. Threw it straight to the Commanders. He didn't even see the defender standing right there. Takeaway for the nation's capital. Carson Wentz ain't get wheeled to the locker room, but he's on the field long enough to throw the football straight into the arms of TJ Watt. Pass picked off. The Steelers have their 2nd takeaway today. 3rd and 1, you know what's coming. Or maybe you don't. They fake the tush push. Hand off to
Saquon Barkley.
and he takes it to the end zone on a little bit of trickery as the Eagles score for the first time in the 2nd half.
And now no charges, no.
Madison Beer must have hit Justin Herbert with the vaginal vortex because he's throwing the football to her hometown team. Pass intercepted by the G-Man, and they're heading down the sideline going to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick6? Ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, shit!
YouTube family, do me a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also hit that like button as well because it really helps push the video out into the YouTube algorithm so that more people can come and see the content. Furthermore, make sure you follow me across all platforms on social media: Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. We've had unreal motion in 2025, and I'd love to keep that momentum going into 2026. And of course, the content that I upload over there, some of it I can't post over on YouTube because they're going to end up giving me strikes for community guideline strikes. So if there's some kinds of content that you'd like to see that can't get uploaded over here, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Twitch as well.
And now no charges, no.
2 plays after the interception, Jackson Dart on the shuffle pass, got his man, very first touchdown of his career, and then on the 2-point conversion, give the people what they want to see.
I'm a scat man.
San Francisco really struggling out here, and Jacksonville's going to make them pay. Parker Washington fields the punt from the 14-yard line, and he got the Niners coverage unit looking like a deadbeat parent who can't go to their daughter's extracurricular activities. Neither one of them can make a play. 86-yard punt return touchdown for Jacksonville. 1st and goal for Pittsburgh, and for the 2nd time today, Kenneth with Gainwell with the game of his career. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Trailing by 3 scores again. Baker Mayfield refusing to step out the kitchen, extending the play. Great pocket presence. Looking left, got Bucky Irving down the sideline. 82 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They're right back in it.
And now go Chargers, go.
Back in MetLife Stadium, I'm sure where the Chargers flew from Los Angeles to New York, they stayed in the Hampton Hotel. 54 yards for Omarion Hampton. Touchdown. The Chargers are still alive.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Did somebody give Chris Olave a full restore? He's still playing football out here. Touchdown, Saints. The White House told you not to take any Tylenol. But what about Tyler Algier? Get off me, Von Miller. He's loose into the open field. Eat my shoulder pad, pussy. You're too small. Touchdown, Falcons. Is it a hot take to predict that Tennessee could possibly go 0-17? They look like a low-level UFL team out there. They're getting cooked. At this point, I think the Panthers might be pregnant because they're continuing to get fucked. 42 unanswered points. Throw in the towel. Brown's offense continues to do absolutely nothing. They'd be forced to punt. Khalif Raymond would field it from the 35-yard line. Find a seam. He's got a hole. One man to beat. Punter not even trying to make a tackle. Goes all the way to the end zone. 65 yards. Touchdown Lions. Baltimore getting absolutely cooked. Lamar Jackson would leave the game with a hamstring injury, but the necrophilia has officially began out in Kansas City because the Baltimore Ravens may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. Hollywood Brown on the reception touchdown, 4th passing TD for Patrick Mahomes, and it's too easy because
It's free real estate.
4th and 2. Why punt, says Buffalo. Big mistake. You should have kicked the football away, Stupid. Turnover on downs. Oh, look, Tennessee finally did something positive. They helped out the Texan defense because Cam Ward's pass is ricocheted and intercepted by Stingley. Being a Titans fan is like eating a well-done $3 steak from a gas station that's going out of business.
Come here.
Butterfingers, fumble on the play, scooped up by Indianapolis. Mans lost the football before he could even get a full hold of it. Indianapolis trailing by 3, but not for long. Play action fake to Jonathan Taylor Swift. Danny Dimes to the end zone, got Michael Arm Pittman. Touchdown. The Colts take the lead. Houston would waste little time taking advantage of the interception. They take out the dagger and stick it right into the heart of Tennessee to make this a 3-possession lead. 4th and 3 for M&M's Marcus Mariota going for it all.
Oh, shit. Here come Debo.
Samuel beats the coverage. Touchdown Commanders. And then on the 2-point conversion, they take out their Uno cards and give the Falcons 2 for their mistakes. But did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not. Tampa Bay looking for another 4th quarter clutch performance. Baker Mayfield extending the play, avoiding Philadelphia Eagles until he finally threw it to one as the pass is intercepted in the end zone. Eagles take it away. It took over 50 minutes, but the Vikings offense finally found their way out that garbage. Carson Wentz rifles it to the back of the end zone, participating in the 10 toes down challenge. Scott with the score, and then they take out their Uno cards and give Pittsburgh 2 for their mistakes. It's a 10-point game. All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with Knockdown Tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description. Head over to knockdowntea.com and grab your first pack today. San Francisco not dead yet. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy takes the snap, throws the screen. Jake Tongues with a couple blockers out in front, breaks the plane, touchdown. The Niners have cut the deficit down to 1 score. New Orleans kept things interesting, but only for so long because a reigning MVP finds a wide open Dalton Kincaid for the knockout punch. Old man Flacco. Aiden Hutchinson swipes the football loose. It's scooped up by the Detroit Lions, and they'd go into the end zone. Dan Jetson! No touchdown, but it is a fumble recovery for the Detroit Lions, and one's got to wonder, when are they going to put Joe on the sideline? Granted, this ain't his fault, but you know they're not going to stand for this quarterback play for much longer.
And now go Chargers, go.
4th and goal. New York deciding to go for it rather than kick the field goal. Jackson Dart extending the play, rolling right to the end zone. Pass is broken up. The Chargers are going to hold. They're going to get the football back. Back down to the battle of the winless, but it wouldn't remain that way for long. Handoff to Marks. Give me your ankles, dummy. To the end zone. Touchdown. Houston's going to win. Tennessee still absolutely sucks.
I mean, if we keeping the buck right now, we ass.
4th and goal for the Steelers. They don't kick the field goal for some reason. Handoff to Gainwell. He's not going to find the end zone. Denied at the doorstep. The Vikings prevent a score. Tell the pilot to fire up the jet because Cleveland needs to leave before the 4th quarter's even concluded. They out here getting cooked, stinking up the joint like Tess Holliday's inner thigh as the winged dragon of Ra scores for the 2nd time today. Amon-Ra St. Brown makes it a 24-point lead.
And now no charges, no.
Last chance for the Chargers. 3rd and 9 for Jay Herbo. He's taken down by Burns. Sack. Los Angeles travels to the East Coast and gets upset. The winless New York Giants take down the undefeated Chargers, and Jackson Dart is a winner. People around New York celebrate because the problem is no longer on the field.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
4th and 2. Los Angeles needs a play. Stafford says, why not get a score? Puka Nacua breaks the plane. Touchdown. Tie game. 13 catches, 170 yards, and a TD on that ass. He is cooking Indianapolis. Following a missed field goal, the Niners have life. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy, he's hit from behind, fumbles on the play, the fourth giveaway from the Niners today. The holes in the underwear strike again. The Niners can't hold on to their balls. Jacksonville's gonna win. After a blown coverage, the Vikings are right back in this game. Naylor wide open, touchdown. Vikings cut the deficit down to 3. Pittsburgh is choking. Mike! Mike!
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Think fast, back to KC we go. Hand off to Hill, breaking away. Hill down the sideline. Hill to the end zone. Hill, touchdown Ravens. They still lose by 1,000,000. Look who finally made it out the slaughterhouse. 4th and goal for the Panthers, and they got a touchdown. Yay. Yay! One quick look at those Panthers fans. Tampa Bay with the football, trying desperately to pull off another fourth quarter miracle. Baker Mayfield gets taken down for a sack. Tie game 20-all with under 2 minutes left to play, and how fitting. Matthew Stafford, a father of 4 daughters. The girl dad finds the tutu as Tutu Atwell would go 88 yards to the end zone. Touchdown! Los Angeles is in front. 1st and goal for Chicago, and they turn to their Pokemon because DeAndre would activate TM39, and Swift never misses for the lead. Last chance for Tampa Bay, 4th and 10. Can Baker pull another miracle out of his ass? He rifles it over the middle, got his man, but Cade Otton doesn't have enough for a first down. It's broken up. Eagles hold on to win. A minute left to play. The Vikings have a chance to pull off an improbable comeback in the 4th. Carson Wentz pass intercepted by Ganjatsa. Just when you thought he had an interception, he bobbled the football on the way out of bounds. Another takeaway removed for Pittsburgh. Indy's got their back up against the wall. Danny Dimes trying to remain undefeated, but he's reverted back to his New York Giants self. Cam Curl with his 2nd pick today to give the Colts their 1st loss of the season. Game on the line in the black hole, 54-yard field. Oh! It's blocked by Blackwell in the black hole, and Chicago is gonna win. Las Vegas denied the glory. Chicago with the special teams play. Pete Carroll swallowing his gum, and the Bears advance to 2-2. Game on the line for Minnesota in Dublin. 4th and 18. Carson Wentz down the field, got a man broken up, pass incomplete. The Steelers win in Dublin, and they tell the Vikings to join the Raiders, Ravens, 49ers, Colts, Titans, Buccaneers, Chargers, Panthers, Browns, Saints, and Commanders in taking out their Metro card and getting aboard the L train.
You lose.
Failure.
Fresh hot ales! Fresh hot ales!
It's over. You lose.
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.